כאן נכנסנו נ"ט מהצד, גם בפינה השנייה של הבניין, בצד השני. זה המצב פה. זה איך שזה נראה פה. ניצחנו, לא ניצחנו, אנחנו כנראה הפסדנו ללבנון. בואו ניקח אתכם לכיוון הבית של ההורים, לחצר, למה שנשאר. פה חטפנו 5 נ"טים, באנו לכבות את השריפה, ואני שכבתי פה בדשא ועפתי באוויר. זה היה האוטו של אבא, האוטו של העבודה שלו. למרות הכל, הדבר שהכי מעניין את אבא זה הדגים שלו, שהם עוד חיים.
This is Kibbutz Manara. Those who live here typically call it their own little slice of heaven. A small agricultural community in northern Israel, high up in the Naphtali Mountains overlooking Israel's Hula Valley. But today, it's been almost totally evacuated as the Lebanese terror group Hezbollah wages war on Israel.
פגיעה אחת של קורנט, פוצץ פה בתוך הבית. פגיעות ישירות יש 5 או 6, להערכתי יש משהו כמו 35 יחידות שניזוקו ברמות כאלה ואחרות, בין אם זה רק זכוכיות ובין עד לנזק מוחלט.
Kibbutz Manara is located right on the border with Lebanon, just 300 feet away. Hezbollah is so close that its fighters can literally sit on the border and directly aim short-range anti-tank missiles at the houses in this kibbutz. In fact, this is a propaganda video that the terror group released just a couple of months ago to show its military capabilities to the world. That house being completely demolished is not an IDF target. It's the home of Sarah and Sammy Liron, an Israeli couple who spent their entire lives in Manara.
105 out of 155 homes were either destroyed or damaged by anti-tank missiles fired into the kibbutz from Lebanon.
That's why nobody can safely live here right now, and all 300 members of the kibbutz have been evacuated. They're part of the over 80,000 Israelis from northern Israel that have been displaced and are living in limbo in different facilities across the country.
You've been living in this hotel now for 4 months.
It was like a solution that we thought it was for a month or 2, and it's just going on and on and on.
They basically had to convert this entire place into a facility
into a community that gives basic facilities to everybody. So here, for example, we have a kindergarten for the age 3 to 6, and we have another kindergarten for the age 1 to 3. So basically trying to have a normal life.
This is Nof Kinneret, a hotel that was formally closed down and reopened with the sole purpose of hosting displaced Israelis. Almost all of Kibbutz Manara is currently living here, including Frederick Shamia. Frederick, her husband, and their 3 children share 2 small hotel rooms.
So everybody in the hotel is doing their laundry in this room?
Yes, everybody's doing the laundry here in this room. We have another room as well with another 2 machines and 2 dryers. Having children in this environment is quite hard. So this is our room, and I'm here with my youngest, and the 2 of us, and the dog outside. We have another room for the older kids.
Frederick and her family have moved 4 times within the last 4 months. When Hamas violently rampaged through southern Israel on October 7th, it wasn't only the south that was affected.
What happens in the south is basically what can happen in the north. Some people already left on the 7th, packed their bags and left. On the 8th of October, we got a message from our community manager, it's better to leave.
This has been the story for almost every Israeli living in communities bordering Lebanon. Since October 8th, Hezbollah has been firing rockets into Israel on a near daily basis in a show of so-called support for Gaza. The Shia Islamist militant group, which is backed by Iran, is one of the most heavily armed non-state groups in the world. Hezbollah is believed to have a stockpile of 150,000 missiles aimed directly at Israel that can reach deep inside the country. But for now, they're only focusing their fire on the north of the country, and it's not clear when the violence is going to end. For the children of the north, living in a state of the unknown has just become the reality.
יש הרבה ילדים פה, נכון?
כן.
את חושבת שזה קשה להם גם לא להיות בבית?
כן, כולם, נראה לי.
הם עושים מהלימון לימונדה.
כן.
סוג של.
אמא אומרת לי לעשות את זה. זה מעצבן. ממש.
Right now, the kibbutz is pretty much a closed military zone as the war continues.
I have been home once. When you come into the kibbutz and you come into a war zone where the roads are destroyed because of tanks that went through, I really would like to go back. But I have kids, and it needs to be safe for them as well.
For now, the Israeli government is continuing to provide housing and meals to displaced families, but it's hard to know how long that will last. And when it does end, the question is if there will even be homes to go back to. Either way, the members of this community vow that they'll do everything to rebuild it.
אח של הגברת שגרה פה נהרג ביום כיפור, והדבר היחידי שמעניין אותה זה התמונות שהיא כבר לא תוכל להשיב. לא יודע אם הייתי כל כך מחפש פה, אבל אולי אפשר לנסות.
הנה, בוא'נה, זה האלבום.
זה האלבום של...
הנה האלבום, הגענו אליו. נכנסתי מעט לבתים עד עכשיו, עכשיו אני נכנס קצת יותר. תהיה הרבה עבודה לשקם. קח זמן, אבל נשקם.